the title of this video, you already know what we're about to do. Today we're just going to be walking through Canva as a beginner, basically. We have already learned how to create different graphics in here, but we haven't really gone through the platform itself. So that's what we're gonna do today. So this would be a perfect video for beginners or people who just haven't really navigated through Canva to see what all it offers. First, I do want to say I do have a Canva Pro account. I do not have a free account. So we will be able to access all of the features of the platform. And every now and then I'll try to make sure I make it clear that this is a pro feature or if it's not. So let's just get started. First of all, when you first go to canva.com, this is the first thing you see once you sign into your account. Of course, they ask you, like, are you ready to create your design? You can do custom sizes. You can upload your designs. It gives you suggestions on what you may want to try to make. There are so many things that you can make in this app. Of course, we have the ones that we usually use, which is the square. You got Instagram story, Facebook posts. You can make posters, videos, brochures, flyers, cards, collages, canvases. I did get a canvas printed from Canva and I love it. I need to get some more done. I try to insert a picture in this video as well, but their printing is amazing if you are interested in stuff like that. When you scroll down a little bit, it does show you like your recent designs. This is all the stuff that I've been working on recently. Some of our content from the videos we've done so far in the 25 days of Canvas series. It really just goes through all of my designs. Over here on this left sided menu, you have your home button. This is the templates where the Canva templates where you could just go in and change what you want on the template and customize it to how you want it to look. I don't typically use Canva templates. I may look through them for like inspiration, but as far as using templates, I don't really too much use them. But we may try to do that in one of the videos in this series, like just take a template from Canva and turn it into something else. I'm not sure though, but that does sound like a good idea. Canva does have logos, pre-made logos. So if you are just starting out and you don't want to pay to get a professional logo design, you can come into Canva and just go ahead and create your own. I think that's a good option to start out with. But once you're able to afford one done with the correct software, definitely do that. But Canva has so many different templates that are easy to use for people who are just learning how to use Canva. So, and they also have them categorized too. But that's all of the templates. Going into projects is just like your folders and everything. So I do say this every so often to just be sure you name your designs. Like, you never know if you want to come back to it and use it again, or if it's like a template that you're gonna post on Etsy or on your website. You just want to make sure that you name stuff so you'll be able to find it again. So of course, these are the recent projects that I've done. We just went through those. These are my folders. I have so many folders. Like, if one of my clients asks me to create their designs in Canva, I will go ahead and create them a folder, add their logo, whatever images they send me and things like that. I'll go ahead and add them in their own folder. That way, if I need to do another design for them or we're doing revisions or something, I'll have it. My stock models, I have those in a folder. The event flyers, like the club flyers, I have those models in a folder. Elements that I've added to Canva, I have those in a folder. All of my templates that I've created for Etsy and my website are in a folder. So just make sure you get your Canva as organized as possible, especially if you are going to be creating content for other people. Down here is just more designs, images that I've uploaded to Canva, videos that I've uploaded to Canva. It really does have everything separated and organized for you, but you just have like have to name stuff to make it more organized. Again, these are all my folders. Then you have designs, images, and videos, which is what we just scrolled through. So going down to the tools category, we've talked about brand a few times. So these are the brand kits that I have. This is the original Yvette made it. I was working on a rebrand. These were going to be the colors. I'm still kind of on the fence about it, but if stuff starts changing, that's why. Marie Collection was my lip gloss brand that I no longer have. I moved on to graphics, of course, obviously. But this was just the brand kit for that. I have Red University. I used to do work for Red. If y'all don't know who Red is Red's University on Instagram. And I recently started doing work for a brand called Curl Days. So I have their brand kit and color palette as well. And so like even if I use Photoshop to create stuff for different brands, I will create a brand kit in Canva just so I can always have that color palette and I won't have to go find it every time I need it. So brand templates is not something that I use. I haven't really gone into it to try to see what it is or whatever. It is a newer feature. But I think it's just to like make sure if you have a team that everyone has the correct colors and the correct templates for the brand if you're creating stuff in like a team type of way. So I don't really use it. Brand controls is another team type of thing, so I don't use this as well. Oh, I like that you can do like a design approval. Okay. Maybe I should get me a team so we can use this. But anyways, going back into the brand kit, Yvette Made It has the most stuff. So this is the one we're going to look at. I always try to talk to you all about creating your brand kit. Pretty much, you can put your logos. So if you have a submark, primary logo, or alternate logo, go ahead and upload all of these up here. I have my main logos and I just created different variants of it. So like if I have a black background, I can use the white and blue one. If I have a blue background, I can use the white one, things like that. I also have these little things, which is my logo, but this one is sized to like an Instagram story. This is for when I create like Instagram stories for clients. I like to watermark my stuff, so I'll use this one. If I'm creating Instagram flyers, I use this one as my watermark. What the Canva was the logo for when I was teaching one-on-one Canva courses. I do not do that anymore. Maybe sometime next year I will start back, but as of right now, it's not something that I'm interested in doing anymore. Okay, so brand colors is your color palette. Normally I see people use 5 colors in their brand palette. In their color palette. I have 5. I think I started off with like this blue and a black because I really didn't care. And even now I don't use the other colors too much, even though they are just like basic colors. But you can have this right in your brand kit. And we will look at the brand kit again once we open like a file, just to see how easy it is to go ahead and grab everything that you need. Right here are brand fonts. Like in the last video, if not the last one or the one before, I talked about picking out 3 fonts for your brand. So like these are my 3 currently. I'm still working on whether I want to rebrand or whatever, but currently these are the 3 fonts that I use for most of my content. The heading is a bold font. Then I have a subheading and a body font. So these are y'all know I like my thin font. So I use the same font. I just use the thin version for smaller text. So this is pretty much it for my brand kit. but I also have the fonts that I've added to Canva as well. So for uploaded fonts, if you have more than one brand kit, you're going to have to either switch in between a brand kit to find the fonts, or upload the same fonts to each brand kit. So as of right now, like I was saying, Eventimated has the most stuff. All of my uploaded fonts are on the Eventimated brand kit. Marie Collection has a couple, but most of my fonts are right here, and I have like so many of them that are double, but I'll go through it one day and get rid of that. Just to go ahead and answer this question again, I don't know if Canva limits how many fonts you can add. As you can see, I have a bunch of them. Some of them are duplicates, and they haven't stopped me from adding fonts yet. Knock on wood that they don't make us stop. Okay, so, but like I was saying, if you have, like, say for instance, you need Varsity and you're on a different brand kit, if Varsity isn't uploaded to that brand kit, you're not going to see it. But it's so simple to change in between brand kits to get the fonts and things that you need. So right here, they do have, also the brand tab is a pro feature, so it's not going to be on the free account. Also, this content planner, same thing. It is a pro feature. So I don't use this either. I tried several times to be one of those people that plans out contents, creates a calendar, and does this and that. Me personally, I can't do it. It doesn't work for me. When I create content, I'm always ready to post it, and it ends up turning into a whole thing. So as of right now, I have like content that's already made, but it's not like scheduled to be like, hey, I have to post this on Tuesday. This is what we're doing on Tuesday. I'm not there in my journey yet. So this is not something that I would use. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to hit add. And it just shows the post. Let's see. Okay, so basically it gives you the option to schedule the dates. You can edit the design or copy and resize it. I do have more than one design in this. I have more than one page in this specific design. And it also lets you write out a caption and schedule it. So you can, convert your Instagram. Okay, you can connect your social media pages and go ahead and schedule the content to post that way. Honestly, this is really, I like this. Even though it's not something that I'm interested in using right now, I do like that you can do this straight from Canva, because we are learning how to create our own graphics in Canva. So instead of having to use one of those outside apps to schedule content, you can do all of that right here in Canva. So I really do like this feature. And like, I've never clicked on this before. I really don't even know it was right there. But anyway, I do like this feature. So if you do use it, let me know if you like it, if you're consistent with it or anything like that. Okay, so discover apps. I don't know what this is. I've used smart mockups before. Text to image. I've never used like any of the apps that are in here. So if this is something that you are interested in, please be sure to go ahead and scroll through it. They have Google Photos. Like, you could just add your photos to your Google Drive or whatever and connect that to here. Of course, we all use shadows. I don't know why that's in here, but okay. And then background remover, smart mockups again. Save designs to, we're going to use this. Okay, so they have like a flip book to where you can turn your images into books. Okay, so we're gonna figure that out. That's gonna be one of the videos too. Okay, I'm excited. QR codes, I'd use this. I used to when I was creating like thank you cards and things like that in Canva. I would add QR codes. That way, people with longer website URLs, like, if you don't pay for your own domain, your URL is going to be unnecessarily long. So I used to put QR codes on the thank you cards and just use that instead of typing out the website. but I still use it. Like if I need a QR code for something that I'm working on in Photoshop, I'll hop into Canva real quick, make the QR code, and then upload it to Photoshop. So I still do use that. But let's see. I just want to go through like the smart mockups. I have used a few of these before. I'm not really a fan of the mockups in Canva, but let's just go through them and see what they have. I wish it opened out a little bit more, but so far, like our popular section, you have the phone, laptops, cards, frames, books, t-shirts, hoodies, and mugs. Let's see. Let's make a hoodie with that picture. I guess. Okay, you know what? I'm so lame because that is actually cute. That would be a really cute hoodie, to be honest. Okay, so I wonder if they print. I'm getting off track, but I do want to see if they print. I know they do shirts, but I don't see hoodies, so I'm guessing they don't print hoodies. And if you didn't know, Canva does offer print services. But anyways, back to what we were doing. I just wanted to go through a few of the mock-ups to show you all. They have sweatshirts, hoodies, mugs. Okay, you have the phone ones that you see people use a lot of times. Laptops. There really are some decent mock-ups. The only thing with my mock-ups, I like to use like the plain backgrounds and things like that. I don't really use. So like this one would be a really good one to use. To have a white background, because I don't like the ones with like the desk and stuff in the back. I'm not a fan of those. Like these right here. I don't like those like that. So since we are already in a design, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Once you open up your design, this is pretty much how it's gonna look. You've seen this in all of the videos pretty much. You have your home button. It takes you back to the home page where we just came from. When you click on file, you have your name of your file, which like I said, go ahead and name your designs so that you'll know how to find them later on. You can name it right here or come right here and name it. I usually just do it right here. I rarely open this file tab. You can create a new design, import files, which as you can see, this is a new feature. Show rulers and guides. I have showed you all how to do this and what this is for. It just adds rulers to your canvas. That way you can keep things in line or whatever you need those for. Show margins. This is that box that usually comes up, which is what I use. I just put something near it and make it come up. I've never really used the margin thing. Show print bleed. I haven't used this feature as well because once you get into the printing portion, it'll go ahead and add the print and show you that, hey, you need to move this. I mean, it would be smart to do it before you get to that point, but it's me. Okay, so find and replace text. Don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't do like really big documents, but if you're like someone that has large documents and you need to replace a word in something, that's a good feature. Okay, see, I'm learning too. Okay, switch brand kit. So I didn't know you could do it from right here, but this is what I was saying as far as if you need a font from Evetimated but you're working in the Marie Collection brand, all you have to do is come in here and switch it. This wasn't what I was talking about where you can switch it at, but that is a good thing to know. Of course, you can save. Canva does auto save, but it's smart every now and then to just save it yourself. Save to folder. I like this because I do have folders like y'all saw. View all comments. Your comments go right here. So if you want to add a comment to a design, say for instance you are working with the team and you need to add comments for that person, like, hey, change this text to this color, move this, add this, you can put that right there. Version history, I haven't used that before, but that is a pro feature. I'm gonna guess that just shows like if you accidentally changed your original, you can just go back and look at it. I'm not sure, but maybe that's what it is. Make a copy, that's obvious. Download, that's obvious. I don't use it over here. Y'all know we go over here to share and then download. Open in desktop app. If you did not know, Canva does have a desktop app. I used to have it, but I stopped using it because something, if you open it on here or something, I didn't like how it opened. Like you had to always check a box or hit accept or something. And it was aggravating. Like I didn't use it. But if you want to download a Canva app to your desktop, you can. All right, resize. Under the resize, you can, like for now it's the Instagram post. I can just type in Instagram story or whatever, and it'll go ahead and get that sizing for me. I can do a custom size. These are recent sizes that we've done. All of the sizes that they offer. Okay, so we're just gonna click label. So if I wanted to keep this square size but change it to the 6x4 inch size, I would hit copy and resize. If I chose this square on accident and I want to change it to the 6x4 inch and I don't need the square, I would just hit resize and it'll change this canvas to the 6x4. So I'm going to hit copy and resize just to show you what it will do. It's going to save that square one, but it's also going to create me a 6x4 as well. So the square one is here and the 6x4 is here. All right. So that was it for resize. Okay. Of course, this is the undo, redo button. And this right here just lets you know that your design has been saved. So if I go in and see how it changes, watch this up here. It's going to change. So it's letting me know that, hey, it's not saved yet. But once you stop typing, we're going to go ahead and save it. So Canva does auto save. I've had a point where I've had issues with the Wi-Fi and it doesn't save. It'll let you know, hey, your design is not saved. If you close it, it's going to go back to what it was the last time it was saved. Leave it open so it'll stay like this. Canva does let you know when it's not saving. So over here, we've used this plenty of times. This is where you can name your document. If you want to add, well, not add, but share your design with others, like your team or whatever, you can do that there. This says insights. Okay, so this is something that you can use for like templates. And it shows your engagement if you share it to your social media pages, which again, I like that, but I don't use Canva to post my content. Share, we've been through this a bunch of times, but this right here is pretty much the same thing. You can add team, people, or whatever. Link sharing. This is where default is going to be only you can access this. If you make it public, you just copy the link. Well, it copied it itself, but you can hit copy link, and then anyone with the link can edit the design. When it's edit, that means they can change the original. Can view, if you send them the link, they can just look at whatever design you made. This is good for sending your clients proofs. If you don't want to download every time you do a revision, just send them this link. They can look at it and make their notes. Or you can do can comment. That way they can comment on what they want changed and things like that. All right, right here are the different types of ways you can save it or share it or whatever. We're going to go through that in a second. We've done download on every video, so we're not going to go through that. Share on socials, we just talked about that. And of course, Canva does offer print services if you did not know. There are so many different options. They do stickers, posters, like I said, the canvas. You can do a calendar, shirts, mugs. There are a whole lot of things. I do have a mug from Canva. I got one with Marie Collection on it, and they also sent me one in a PR package or whatever you want to call it a while back. I think I still have it. And it just says Canva or something on it. I can't remember. But if you go down here to more, these are all the options and ways that you can share your Canva designs. We talked about how to do the template link in one of the past episodes of this series. If you want to go ahead and check that out, you can share it as a QR code, which is very cool. Send it to your phone, website, whatever. Share it on social media. Download it. Send it via text message, WhatsApp, Snapchat. There are so many options and ways that you can share your designs that you create in Canva. Baby, Canva is they leveling up. Canva is that girl. Okay. So coming back over here, this first tab is the designs, which is where they bring up those same templates that we kind of looked at on the home page. So if you open your canvas, you can't think of anything that you want to do, nothing that you want to create, you can come over here to this design tab, hit templates, and just go through the templates, get you some inspiration, or just click on one of the templates and use them. Like this one right here, I kind of like this, but if I use this template, I would start from a blank page and recreate it. I wouldn't use the template. I know that's more work, but that's just how I am. Like, I don't know. Don't judge me. So mine would look different because I'm not going to use the template, but it would be the same thing. And that's just how I am. So going down to the next thing, we use elements in every single video. Elements can be icons, stickers, different types of photos, videos. You can put audio, music on your designs. You can add charts, tables, frames, and grids. The frames and grids are just those drag and drop things. You see me put on a lot of templates. Let's grab the donuts. And that's all you have to do to use those. They have like collections of different things. This is a good way to find like those gradients and stuff. They'll have a whole collection of them or whatever. Uploads is just the stuff that you add. Whatever you add into Canva, that's where it goes. The text option is what I did want to look at. So going back to what I said earlier about not being able to find the fonts. These are my brand fonts for Yvetta Made It. I'm going to add some text. And as you can see, these are all of my uploaded fonts in the Yvetta Made It folder. If I go right here, I can change it. And then these are the uploaded fonts that I have for my recollection. As you can see, I only have the ones that were used for my logo on here. But that's just how easy it is to switch in between those fonts. So me personally, I would just put all the fonts in one brand kit and switch it that way. This is just the folders, designs, and images that we looked at on the home page. Videos, these are the templates, well, the videos that you can add to your designs if you want to. You can also record yourself straight in Canva. Like screen record. I've used screen record a couple times on Canva. For some reason, it just takes longer. Like if you record it, it'll record fine. But once it's time to save it, it takes a while. It took a while to upload, which could have just been my situation over here. But I haven't tried it again because, yeah, I don't have time. Scrolling down, it just gets into the different folders that I have. QR code is all the way up here for whatever reason. These are a few of my clients' folders. And like the stuff I've uploaded, the different elements I've added, and all that stuff like that we looked at before. Going down some more, it has logos, which is all of the logos that I uploaded to my brand kit, which I said make sure you create your brand kit before you really get into Canva. That way you're not going in and out of Canva to find stuff or just looking through your uploads. It's already right here in its own section. And then this is the apps that we looked at earlier. So if you want to add something to your design, you can do that right from here. All right, so of course we've done most of the features that are right up in here. You can add a page right here, zoom in, zoom out. This is how you look at all of the pages that you created. You can change the order of pages like this, just drag and drop it. This is how you do full screen. So like if you're doing a presentation or something and you just click enter for the pages to change and escape to exit out of that. And that's really pretty much it. Let's go back to the home page and see. Oh, okay. So to answer some of the questions that I get about sizing, someone submitted a form about measuring something. I'm not sure what we're measuring. So if you are watching this video and can give me a better description on what you meant by measuring, please let me know. But if you are, let's say we're creating labels. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to resize this to the label size. Their sizing is 6 by 4 inches. Before you even start designing, measure your product. I can't show that on here because we're in Canva, but how much of the product do you want the label to cover? If you only want like a front facing label, measure that area, and that's the measurements that you put into Canva. So if you don't need a 6 by 4 label, you would need to come in here, hit resize, and do a 3 by 3 label. Like if you want a square label, it really depends on you. That's not something I can help with because I don't have your product in front of me to measure it. So that's something that you would have to do yourself if that's what you were talking about. So if you are watching this video and you submitted the form about measuring something, then let me know if that's what you meant. Let me open it up. Okay, it says measurements. Yeah, it just says measurements. The measurements in digital planning in Canva. So I'm gonna assume that the digital planning was the content planner, which we just went through. So I hope that helped. But the thing about measuring, I'm not sure. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope this helped a little bit more with learning how to navigate in Canva and just the overall platform. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask those in the comment section. Also, if you do want to see a specific video created in Canva, be sure to fill out the YouTube submission form, which is also in the description box. Oh my gosh, hold on y'all. Because I said I was going to go through the stock models. I am so sorry. I was about to close out this video. We're not closing out. Rewind, go back. I found stock models on Canva, and I usually pay for my stock models. I've showed y'all where I get them from in previous videos or whatever, but I did spend some time one day going through the stock models that are in Canva, and it took a couple hours, but I did find a few good ones, and I want to show you how I found them. All I did was go into elements and typed in what I wanted. I typed in black models. I opened photos, and then I just scrolled through. And once I found one that I wanted, I created a folder, and I just add them to the folder. Like this one, I'm going to add her to... I was not going to do it like that. I'm going to add her to my Canva model folder. Okay, so now she's in my Canva model folder. So if I'm like, oh, I like this photo, I want to see what else this photographer has, I click on the 3 dots again, and it says view more. When you hit view more, it brings up all the photos that this specific photographer has done. Once I'm done grabbing all the photos I want, I hit back, and it takes me right back to the stock models. So what I'm going to do is go through a few of them in my folder. I want this one if I don't already have it. Hold on, y'all. So what I'm going to do is go through my Canva model folder and kind of show y'all the names of a few of them, so that all you have to do is type in whatever the name is and you'll have it as well. I'm going to stop looking because I will sit here and go through them forever. So let me find my folder. Okay, Canva models. Okay, so this is, I really wish I could like make this bigger. Oh wait, let me see. If I go to folders this way, bam. Okay, so if you are in Canva in the Elements tab, all you have to do is type in exactly what this says. This first one says Black female fashion model. Type that in and it'll come up. I know this is the one that y'all probably want. All I typed in was black woman with blonde wig and she popped up. So when people comment like, how do you find them, what do you type in, I literally type in what I want. I seen her photo on somebody else's reel and she was saying, oh, I got it from Canva. So I was like, hold on, because I ain't never seen her come up on my Canva. So all I did was open my Canva app. I typed in black woman with blonde wig and she popped up. This one, which one did, this one right here. I was looking for a makeup brush for another design. So all I typed in was black woman with makeup brushes. She popped up. I was looking for skincare models. Black woman skincare. Like, all you have to do is type in what you're looking for and it'll come up. Because I know a lot, it may sound like I'm saying it rude in the comments, like just type in what you're looking for, but that's literally what you have to do. Like I like, it's so simple. You just have to look, like you have to go through the photos. It's so many pictures in Canva. Like, it's so many. Like, say for instance, you type in what you want and you just see photos like this. Don't just be like, ugh, it's not in here, da da da. You have to scroll. You have to scroll. You have to scroll. You have to scroll. There are so many pictures in Canva. And I did want to go ahead and add that in the video before I ended it, because a lot of people were asking, how did you find them? What you typed in? How did you do this? How did you do that? So now y'all have the names of the ones that I found, and you also know how to go in and find your own. So this is the end of the video for real this time. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope this video helped you out. Again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer them. Y'all know I'm quick with answering y'all's questions or whatever. But I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.